Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here.
Today I'm making rings with very small 2-holed beads. I'm using 22 gauge rose gold artistic wire and the 5x2mm double hole beads. My tools are the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose and round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, their nylon jaw pliers, and their bail making pliers. I'm starting with about 10 inches of the 22 gauge artistic wire and bending it in the middle with the bail making pliers. I will add 2 of the small 2-holed beads and I'm going to push them right to the end, leaving a little bit of space, and we are going to have to adjust it a little bit with the flat nose pliers so the beads could go a little bit further. And now we're going to bend the wire back on either side of the beads. Now we're going to place that on the ring mandrel, hold it with your thumb, and bend the wires around, all the way around the mandrel to either side of the beads. Bring them right around, give it a little push. Take those wires and put them in between the center wires. You might have to wiggle them around a little bit. It helps when they're curved like that. So you just follow the curve and push them towards the center and then straighten them out a little bit. Put it back on the ring mandrel. Press it so it's nice and snug and there's no slack, and bring the wires back to the right. Bring them right back around. Wiggle them so there's no slack. And we'll remove it from the ring mandrel. We're going to clip them to whatever length you want. You could do about 1.5 inches, depending on how big you want the spiral to be. Take the end of the wire with the round nose pliers and bring it around into a closed loop and continue to form our spirals. From there, get the nylon jaw pliers to continue the spirals. Just press and rotate to bring the spirals towards the beads. Just do little jogs to bring them in, and the same on the other side. If your beads have larger holes, you could do this with 20 gauge wire. It would be a little less delicate. Continue to bring in the spirals, and there's your finished ring. For the next one, we have about 10 inches of the 22 gauge artistic wire, and we will start in the same way, bending it at the middle, and then we're going to add one of the 2-holed beads. Push it to the end, adjust it a bit with the chain nose pliers so the bead can go a little further. You want to be careful not to break the bead if they're glass beads. Now we're going to make a couple of loops just beyond the bead to hold it in place. Using the end of the round nose pliers, hold the wire and push it around the pliers to form your loops. Wiggle them around a little bit so they're even, and we will add another bead. Push it right towards the loops. Get your round nose pliers again to form the next loop. Bring the wire around, wiggle it so it'll hold that black bead in place, and the same on the other side, holding the wire with the pliers and pushing it around with your fingers. And we'll put another bead and do the same. Make another little loop right underneath. Wiggle it to hold that bead in place, making sure there's no slack and that the two sides are even. Do our little last loop there. Bring it around. If ever you find my videos are too fast, you can also change the playback settings to put them in slow motion if you need to look at this more slowly, or you could pause the video anytime. Okay, so now we have our basic shape for the middle of the ring, we're going to place it on the mandrel, hold it with your thumb, and push the wires around the mandrel. Bring them right around. Put one wire to either side of the beads. And from there, we're just going to pull it back a bit and push it through that end. Same with the other wire. Just bring it back gently and through the end. For this one, you don't need the wires to be too long, maybe about an inch beyond. Put it back on the mandrel. You see there's about an inch. Bring the ends back. Grabbing them with the chain nose pliers, wiggle it, get rid of all the slack, and push the wires back. Straighten them out. Clip the ends so they're even with the flush cutters. Take the end with the round nose pliers and form your spiral as we did before. These spirals are going to be a little bit smaller because the ends were a little shorter. Get your nylon jaw pliers to bring that spiral close to the beads. Same on the other side. Press and rotate. These nylon jaw pliers are so handy. Put it back on the ring mandrel to fix the shape. You can hammer it a little bit if you want, and there you have your finished ring with the 3 beads. You can also do more beads, do the same technique, but just put beads all around the ring. I measured it to about 2¼ inches, and then I trimmed the wires to 1½ inches. We'll wrap it around the ring mandrel, bring it right around, put those ends into that loop, put it back on the mandrel, squeeze it in so there's no slack, bring the wires back and push them right back on either side of the band. Straighten them out. Once they're trimmed flush, take your round nose pliers and form your spirals. Make a closed loop on either side, holding the end of the wire with the round nose pliers. Rotate it around. Get the nylon jaw pliers and continue bringing the spiral in towards the ring band. And do the same on the other side. Press and rotate. Bring it right in to make a nice tight spiral. The spirals give it a really nice finish and they look so pretty. Bring it right in. Make sure they're more or less even. They don't have to be perfect. Bring it right in. Do any little adjustments that you need with the nylon jaw pliers. You can put it back on the ring mandrel to make sure the shape is good. Press it in. And there you have your super funky beaded ring with the 2-hole beads.
Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share pictures of your wire art and wire jewelry. Hop over to the Wire Lady TV channel every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where I troubleshoot new ideas for wire art and jewelry, and I welcome your ideas and special requests. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.